The day the treaty was signed, the hall of silver glass fell silent. Every species present understood the price that had been paid. Peace had come with a living seal. A person, Princess Salith, of the Karun, stood alone at the center. Her skin carried the soft glow of her kind. Her eyes showed no fear, only resignation that Karun had ruled their quadrant for centuries. They were ancient. They were brilliant. They were dying. Their females were born sterile. Every one. No child had been born to them in 3 generations. Cloning failed. Gene sculpting failed. Their scientists had reached the edge of knowledge and found only silence. When humanity arrived, everything changed. Humans were young. Humans were loud. Humans bred easily. They adapted fast, and humans carried something the galaxy barely understood. A genetic resilience that bent rules. The Karun Council made a choice they never spoke aloud. They would test humanity, quietly, personally. Salith was chosen because she was already condemned. A princess with no future. A symbol with nothing left to lose. She was given to a human, not a general, not a scientist, a civilian. His name was Elias Mercer. He lived on a blue world at the edge of mapped space. A place with rain and wind and soil. A place the Karun found painfully alive. Salith expected humiliation. She expected ownership. She expected cruelty wrapped in soft words. She expected a cage. What she found was a house with open doors. Elias met her at the landing field. He wore simple clothes. His hands were rough. His eyes were tired. He bowed awkwardly. "Welcome home," he said. Home. The word struck harder than any insult. The first months passed in silence. Salith studied him. Elias gave her space. He never touched her without permission. He never ordered her. He explained everything: food, weather, sleep, cycles. When she asked why he did this, he shrugged. "You were sent here to live," he said. "So live." The simplicity unsettled her. At night, she dreamed of her people, of hollow cities, of quiet halls filled with dust. Elias worked the land. He repaired machines. He sang sometimes while he cooked. Salith watched. She learned. One evening, a storm came. Lightning cracked the sky. Salith flinched. Elias noticed. He handed her a blanket. "Storms pass," he said. The words stayed with her. Weeks turned into months. Salith felt her body change. At first it was subtle. Heat regulation shifted. Energy cycles smoothed. Her doctors had said her biology was static, fixed. Closed now, it was not. She told Elias. He listened. He did not celebrate. He did not fear. "Maybe your body is adapting," he said. Adapting, the word echoed through her training. Karun did not adapt. They perfected. Perfection had failed them. The changes accelerated. Cell samples confirmed it. Dormant structures activated. Pathways thought dead began to glow. Salith sent data home. The council dismissed it. Anecdotal, they said. Environmental noise. Then came the cycle delay. Salith knew her body. She had memorized every rhythm. This was different. She was afraid. Elias noticed again. They sat together under the night sky. Stars burned bright and careless. "If something is happening," he said, "we face it together. No ownership. No command, together." When the medical scanner confirmed it, Salith could not breathe. Her hands shook. Her vision blurred. A new structure had formed, temporary, delicate, at womb. Impossible. She contacted the council again, this time with full diagnostics. The response was immediate. A ship was dispatched. The Karun delegation arrived in silence. Their faces were rigid. They examined her. They scanned Elias. They scanned the environment. They found no manipulation, no alteration, only compatibility. Stood before them, stronger, alive in ways she had never been. The lead counselor asked the question that mattered. Is it viable? Salith placed a hand over her abdomen. Yes, she said. The room fractured into disbelief. The counselor turned to Elias. What have you done? Elias met their gaze. I treated her like a person, he said. Silence fell again. The truth was worse than failure. It was simple. The Karun had built a civilization on control, on precision, on isolation. Humans lived in chaos. They bonded. They touched. They shared microbes and emotions and mistakes. Life thrived there. Salith was ordered to return home immediately. She refused. This child will be born. Where it began, she said. The council threatened. They pleaded. Elias stood beside her. You gave her away, he said. You do not get to take her back now. The treaty shifted that day. Months passed. Salith carried life. Her body adapted further. Hormones stabilized. Immune systems intertwined. The child grew strong. When labor came, it was long, painful. Human doctors worked beside alien specialists. Elias never left her side. When the child cried, the sound carried across species. The first Karun born naturally in over 300 years. A daughter, her skin shimmered softly. Her grip was fierce. Salith wept. The council returned again. This time without demands. They knelt. Proof was recorded, shared, broadcast across the quadrant. Human compatibility was no longer theory. It was living, breathing fact. Other Karun volunteered. Not to be given. To choose. Salith addressed her people one final time. You believed we were broken, she said. We were not. We were closed. Humans did not fix us. They welcomed us. The words spread faster than any fleet. Years later, Salith stood in the same silver hall, this time with her daughter at her side. Elias stood behind them. The galaxy had changed. New treaties formed. New families crossed stars. The Karun. Cities filled with sound again. Salith looked at the council. Storms pass, she said. Her daughter laughed, and life continued. Asterisk.